All right, kiddos, this morning we are looking at kind of solving story problems and using what we know about organizing these numbers and skip counting to do that. So I think that you will do a great job. I think it's pretty straightforward. Let's jump in. Go, little computer, let's go.
The red team is sorting their jersey numbers from least to greatest. What is the next jersey number?
Let's try to solve this problem.
What do you need to find? What do you already know?
Okay, so when they say
You need
organizing their jerseys and they want to find the next number, the first thing you need to do is put these numbers in order from smallest to largest so that you can find the next number. So when we're organizing numbers to put them in order, we need to look at first the hundreds place, then the tens, then the ones. But if the hundreds places are different, then you don't need to move on to the tens. You can just say this is the smallest because it's got a 2 in the hundreds, then the 3, then the 4, then the 5. So when we're looking at these numbers and finding the patterns, it's important to notice things like, oh, all of the tens places have a 2 in them. All of the ones places have a 4 in them. I can't compare numbers if their numbers are the same. Okay, so you have to find the pattern by finding what's different, and then you can organize, and then you can find what comes next. Okay, here we go.
need to find the number on the next jersey. You already know the numbers on 4 team jerseys. First, sort the numbers. Then, look for a number pattern. The jersey numbers are sorted from least to greatest. How can you use patterns to help solve the problem?
Okay, so now that our jerseys are in order from smallest to largest, or least to greatest, we can see what we're counting by. Our hundreds place is going up by 1, but our tens place and our ones place is staying the same. So we are skip counting by, hopefully you notice that we're skip counting by 100s.
You can see if the numbers have anything in common. Sorting the numbers from least to greatest will help you see the number patterns. What are the jersey numbers in order from least to greatest?
Okay, they go 224, 324, 424, 524. What's going to be next?
224, 324, 424, 524. What pattern do you see? The tens and ones digits do not change. The hundreds digits increase by 1 each time. The numbers increase by 100. The pattern rule is increase by 100. The next red jersey number is 624. The pattern will decrease if the team sorts the numbers from greatest to least. Does the answer 624 make sense? Explain. Yes, 624 is 524 plus 100. Now you know how to look for patterns when you solve problems.
Okay, let's watch our other video quickly. Take an extra look. Here we go.
Special delivery! I've been given a set of mailboxes and I'm looking at the numbers on them. I want to figure out what relationship or pattern is going on between the numbers on these boxes. And after that, I want to find out what the next greater mailbox number will be. Let's start with what we already know. We already know the numbers of 5 mailboxes, but right now they're not in order, so let's fix that before we do anything else. 120, 130, 140, 150, 160. Putting the numbers in order helps us figure out if there's a pattern. Is there one? Yep, I see that these numbers do form a pattern. The tens digit goes up by 1 each time. So if I go up by 10, I'll get the next mailbox number. So using this fact, I know that the next mailbox number is 160 plus 10, which is 170. And what do you know? 170 definitely fits the pattern. Once again, the tens digit went up by 1. So here's a challenge for you. Can you figure out the next 3 mailbox numbers? Here's a hint. We've already put the numbers in order and figured out the pattern, so the rest is a piece of cake.
All right, we will be in our math books. I don't have my math book and I'm making this video for you at home, so we are just going to look at the math book on the computer, and we are on page 414. So join me on page 414 and we will work on this page together. Number 1 says, the yellow team is sorting their uniforms. Sort the first jersey numbers from least to greatest, and then we need to fill in what's coming next. So those jersey numbers are organized 420, 440, 410, 430. So we need to put them in order from least to greatest. I'm noticing that they all start with 400, but some of their tens places are different. The one that's going to come in this first place should be 410. Wonder, I don't have a writing tool on here. Maybe on here. Let's see if this will work. So in this spot, oh boy, we need to write 410. And then I'm going to cross that off my list so I know that one's done. In the next spot, I should do 420. Hopefully you're noticing that we're counting by tens. So 420 goes here. Mark that one out. Next would be 430. In your own math book, please use better handwriting than this. This is a little crazy. Mark that one out. And then finally, the last number is 440. And I couldn't compare these numbers based on their hundreds place, and so I had to look at their tens place to figure out how to organize them. So if all the hundreds are the same, then I have to go to the next number to see how I can compare them to put them in order from least to greatest. Now I have them organized 410, 420, 430, 440, and it's asking, look for the pattern of sorted jerseys. What is the pattern rule? So we can say we are counting by, I'm just going to write by tens. Now we could have, oops, that's a little messy. We could have organized them from greatest to least, and our answer would still be the same. If we, instead of starting with 410, started with 440, we could count backwards, and that's still a jump of 10 each time. Then number 3 says, what is the next greatest yellow jersey number? So it's a good thing that we put them in order from smallest to largest or least to greatest, because we are being asked to solve for what would come next. Well, I said 410, 420, 430, 440. What would come next? I can tell you that your hundreds place is going to be the same. Oops. You need to tell me what's going to be in my tens place, and I know my ones place is going to be the same. Okay, let's see if we can. I think I need to switch back to this. All right. I'm not going to worry about erasing right now. I'm just going to worry about finishing our video. Let's look at number 4. The blue team wants to sort their jersey numbers from greatest to least. After they sort the numbers, what number would come next? So you need to put them in order from biggest to smallest, and you can do that right here. As you're moving these numbers, as you're using them, mark them off. We are looking for the biggest number, and I'm noticing that the hundreds place is different in each of these numbers. So which one has the greatest number in their hundreds place, that should go in first place. Organize those. It says look for a pattern in the sorted jersey numbers. What is the pattern? So then I need you to tell me, are they counting by ones? Are they counting by tens? Are they counting by hundreds? And then tell me what is the next jersey number. Remember, this one is asking us to go from greatest to least, okay? And then finally for number 5, the librarian sorted these books, find the missing number. So it goes 860, 850, 830, 820. What number is missing? That's your first job. And then you need to tell me what do you notice? What is the pattern counting by? Okay? For your interactive practice today, if you're listening to my video carefully, you get this little tidbit. If you don't listen, you can be surprised. But for your interactive practice today, I actually gave you this little game to play. I've never played it before, but try your best and see how it goes. I thought it looked fun. Play for a little bit. I don't know if it has an end, but I'm going to challenge you to make sure that you get your quick check done before the end of the day. So that's your challenge. You need to make sure you get your math quick check done. So let's talk about that quickly now. Okay, there are 5 jerseys in a box. Sort the 4 jerseys by their jersey numbers in order from least to greatest. So we need to put these numbers in these boxes in order from least to greatest. Then tell me what the pattern is increasing by. Then tell me what the next jersey number would be. You can use a whiteboard always. Put them in order from least to greatest. So you're going to have to look at the 5s, 10s, and 1s on these because they're different. So be careful and thoughtful when you work on that one. Number 2. Larry assigns these numbers to 5 runners in a race. Drag the numbers to put them in order from greatest to least. Biggest number here, smallest number here, fill in. I can tell you I already noticed the pattern where the hundreds place is the same and the ones place is the same. So you are comparing, based on tens place. I don't know why that happened, but we need to try and get this out of here quick. Sorry, kiddos, I tried to use this new tool and it did not quite work like I hoped. Erase, erase, erase. Okay, I think that's enough. We'll look at number 3, and if we have to erase more, we can. Cancel. Back to this. Okay, number 3. The painter sorted her cans, find the missing number. 220, 230, 250, 260, 270. Put your answer in the box. The trucks were sorted by numbers from least to greatest. What is the pattern rule and what number is next? 283, 383, 483, 583, 600. Oops, sorry. Well, a little bit of a spoiler. Pick the best right answer, please. All right, and finally, number 5. The buildings are numbered from greatest to least. What is the pattern rule and what will the next 3 numbers be? So let's look at the numbers on our buildings. I see 365, 355, 345, 335. Find the next three numbers in this pattern. Excuse me. And then that will help you tell what the pattern is, okay? Take your time, do your best. Please be respectful students and classmates, and I will see you soon. Bye.